Hello everyone, I'm Micha Ricketts and here are the headlines for stories making the local news for Wednesday, October 8, 2014. Industrial action of air traffic controllers continues and Education Minister assures that late entries for the new school year will be enrolled. Details of these and other stories as your local news begins right now. Air traffic controllers will remain on strike until there's a satisfactory solution for their grievance. So says Clyde Sabayo, president of the Suriname Air Traffic Controllers Association, SACTA. The air traffic controllers are not happy with their working conditions and have stopped working in protest. Yesterday, the SACTA held a press conference to inform the public about their industrial action. Sabayo says they will ask President Bouterse for help. The SATCA president says that his members have to perform under difficult working conditions. Because things are not in place, they can comply with international standards. The Union Federation, the Moederbond, has taken over the industrial action of the air traffic controllers. Minister of Education Ashwin Adin assures that all late entries for this academic year will be enrolled. Adin says that some parents have waited until the last moment to enroll their children. He said that at the opening of the new academic year of the Polytechnic College in the Congress Hall. With his colleague of Transport, Communications and Tourism, he addressed students about the economic impact of the Institute for Higher Vocational Education in Suriname. During the meeting, the Polytechnic College also presented its financial statements to the Minister of Education. Adin promises short-term strengthening of the Polytechnic College to provide the Surinamese economy with more highly skilled workers. On the Day of the Maroons, the October 10 Foundation wants to commemorate the ancestors of the Maroon people who were killed when the slave ship Leusden sank in the mouth of the Suriname River. The foundation has chosen to dedicate the day to this tragedy because the slaves on board of the sinking ship were left to die. On October 10, it will be exactly 254 years ago that a peace agreement was signed between the colonial government and the Maroon insurgents of the Okanisi or the Nyunjuka tribe. So said Leo Atomang, president of the October 10 Foundation, at a press conference yesterday. The organization wants to highlight the situation in which the slaves were in and what they experienced. They didn't arrive at their destination, but what they experienced was as cruel as slavery. That's why we will include them in the celebration of Day of the Maroon. On this day, they will leave at 11 o'clock in the morning from the SMS Pier to the mouth of the Suriname River, where they will lay wreaths. The Leusden was an 18th century slave ship of the West Indian Company, which sank on January 1st, 1738, for the mouth of the Suriname River. An estimated 664 African slaves on board of the ship perished. A series of activities are planned on the Day of the Maroons that will be held in several districts. The day begins with a libation at 6 o'clock in the morning at the October 10 Square. And that is all we have for today, but join us tomorrow for more local news. Bye-bye.